All right, later video today. I was golfing this morning, and now it's time to talk about all the news that I've missed out for the Detroit Pistons since Friday. I was camping. Like I said, I went golfing this morning. Now it's time to talk about the Detroit Pistons, what these moves mean for this team, and how it's going to impact this young core. So without further ado, let's roll right into it, baby. Tim Hardaway Jr. trading away Quentin Grimes to the Mavericks to get Tim Hardaway Jr. and 3 second-round picks. I'm all for it. Some people are saying the Mavericks won that deal because they got Quentin Grimes, and we got a C- for that deal because we're taking on Tim Hardaway Jr.'s contract. I'm not really upset about it. We got second-round draft picks. We're trading away what we can. We're getting what we can get. It's not like we're going to go out there and get Brandon Ingram. Brandon Ingram probably doesn't want to come to Detroit right now. Zach LaVine probably doesn't want to come to Detroit right now. Andrew Wiggins probably doesn't want to come to Detroit. So let's get some veterans in here like Tim Hardaway Jr. that probably want to come here, that they're going to have an increased role, and he's a very good three-point shooter, like 36% or 37% career-wise from three. I'll take that because that's going to take pressure off Cade Cunningham, and that spacing is going to be a lot better. I'm expecting Tim Hardaway Jr. to probably start. And then the addition of Tobias Harris today, the 2-year, $52 million deal, that's awesome too. I mean, we had to give these guys money, but these vets are perfect for this young core. Tobias Harris is perfect for taking the scoring pressure off Cade Cunningham every night. Tim Hardaway Jr. is perfect for Cade Cunningham for spacing-wise, being out on the three. So when Cade's driving, when he's doing the pick and roll, you got Tim Hardaway Jr. standing in the corner. He could catch that three. I'm not mad about that right now. I really am not mad about the moves the Detroit Pistons made so far. I think these vets are really good veterans to have for this young core. It's not the veterans we wanted, but I think it's good veteran leadership to have for this young core. Now let's talk about Cade Cunningham's contract extension. I'm all for it. Some people didn't want to give Cade that contract extension. Some people wanted to do a sign and trade. Some people wanted to trade Cade Cunningham to see what we could get. But this is the guy you're supposed to build your team around. He was your number one pick. If you can put key veteran pieces around him, like Tobias Harris, like Tim Hardaway Jr., who aren't they're not great veterans, but they're not scrubs. They're going to be able to hit some shots for Cade Cunningham. They're going to be able to take some pressure off Cade Cunningham. Your starting lineups right now is probably looking Cade, Tim Hardaway Jr., Tobias Harris, Simone Fontecchio, and then Jalen Duren, and let those guys come off the bench. That means your team's that much better, and you're probably going to be in the play-in tournament. These moves alone help the Detroit Pistons get to the play-in tournament. This is a little comedy because we shouldn't be wanting to strive for the play-in tournament, but we've been at the bottom of the league for the last 5 years, so yeah, you're damn right the play-in tournament would be exciting for this Detroit Pistons team. I'm all for giving Cade Cunningham this contract extension. People that are upset about it, what else are you going to do? Who else are you going to build this team around? Are you going to go acquire more assets, and then you're going to go to a draft like this past draft that has barely any talent that I've been hearing from all over the place? It's all right to give Cade that contract extension. Build a team around him and watch this team grow. And Trajan Langdon, I trust. He is not giving me any move right now that I am completely upset with. I think it's a good move, and these moves help this Detroit Pistons team. Now let's talk about JB Bickerstaff coming to the Detroit Pistons. 99 wins over the last 2 years. I'll take that. He's had more talent in Cleveland, but when he's got to Cleveland, they've improved every single year. Ever since LeBron's been gone, he's kind of been a bright spot for him. And now JB Bickerstaff's our head coach because they let him go. The reason they let him go, I was doing some research yesterday. There's a Pistons fan who said a lot of our fandoms were blind because JB Bickerstaff struggled to set the culture in Cleveland. When they lost Game 3 to the Magic, it was a 36-point blowout loss. Donovan Mitchell was questioning JB Bickerstaff. A lot of the guys on the Cleveland, that's when they started to not really respect JB Bickerstaff, and that's when the things started to go downhill. And that's fortunately for us, that's why he got let go by Cleveland, and now he's our head coach. I think this is the right guy. I wanted James Borrego, but he backed out over the weekend. I think JB Bickerstaff, he's proven during his rebuilds to get better and better each year. 99 wins over the last 2 seasons. I think him being able to develop this young core and have players like Tim Hardaway Jr. and Tobias Harris is going to take a lot of pressure off JB Bickerstaff. It's going to take a lot of pressure off Cade Cunningham. And honestly, it's going to let Ron Holland, it's going to let Jaden Ivey, it's going to let Asar Thompson, it's going to let these guys develop at their own rate off the bench with Freddie Vincent helping them with their shot, with JB Bickerstaff, how he wants to develop them. These moves have taken the pressure off these young guys. Just these veterans alone. I'm not complaining about them. These are good, quality veterans that you added to this Detroit Pistons team that's going to help them get to the next level, whatever that next level is. You can't go any far more down below than rock bottom. It's your boy T signing out. It's Monday. Let's go, baby. Some Pistons news. We've gotten better, and we should be competing for the playing tournament. I really believe that. Let me know what you guys think down below about these moves. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Please keep helping this channel grow. I really appreciate you guys. And Motor City signing out.